everyone, it's time for more Pacific Drive, where last time we made it very far into the deep zone, so far in fact that we now know where to go. We basically opened up the well, and if we look at the planner here, we can see that that is indeed where we want to go. Now, and this mission, or quest, or whatever you want to call it, is called the End of the Road Approach the Well. The well is supposed to be our way out, so is this the end? Is this the final episode? I don't know, but you will, because you'll see it in the title of the video. But yeah, I'm gonna take all the precaution I can in order to ensure that if it is indeed the final bit, then we have everything we need in order to actually make it there. So yes, indeed. Now, one thing that you can see that I have strewn about the place are these sort of dragon fruit looking things, these gold shells. Now, the game is trying to be a little bit, secretive with how you open these, but I think it's quite easy to understand that the corrodable gold shells, you have to put them in basically some sort of acid damage type of anomaly. You have the combustible ones, those needs to be exploded. We have the conductive ones, needs to be electrocuted. I think that those are the ones that I picked up at least. Yes, those are like that. We're gonna bring a few of those together with us in order to see if I am correct in that. Now, before we head out, we need to do two things. Well, I wanted to do three things. The third thing would have been to do frequency fights, but sadly I've only discovered 1, 2, 3, and 4, and not 5, so I don't want to do it if we can't get the conclusion of episode 3. We can start actually, you know what, this is fine. We can start by doing a little bit of reading. I have been playing a little bit. I've done like two runs, I think, into the deep zone, and that is actually a point, you know what, before we continue. That is an interesting point, which is that we've done 4 sort of official missions into the deep zone. 2 of those, we went in there, we exited very, very quickly because we did the whole sort of gate opening runs, which means that only 2 more in order to actually do something in here. And now we're done. Which means that a lot of the resources we got in here, we haven't even been able to get many of them. I have created off camera, so to speak, the magnetic hammer, which means that we can now do the sort of the Olympium veins or whatever. But I haven't gotten to one of those, so we might even end the game without me even collecting one single source of Olympium, which kind of feels weird. Now, there's nothing saying that the well is the final mission. I mean, it might be that we do continue, so I'm obviously going to bring this thing in case we do get some Olympium, but yeah, it is still a bit weird, I think. But yes, let's start with reading a bit. Now, I hope I don't... Oh, I did. Oh well, I might be able to find it. We found the tourist trap. Did we do that together, or did I do that? I'm a little bit unsure now, but we have a tourist trap. It's kind of like the, it's very similar to the bollards in that they are like pillars, but you have the tourists in them. So we have Dr. Everett here. It would seem that with the passage of time, many anomalies evolve through a kind of synthesis. The constant rearrangement happening within the zone produces new combinations of previous oddities. Some are one-offs, others endure. These gigantic monstrous amalgams are amongst those that keep reoccurring. They appear to be formed in part from the spontaneous columns of rock that erupt out of the ground in the bollards, in part from those test dummies that themselves seem to have been previously combined with a cache of missing claymores. What strikes me most is their remarkable coherence. Clumsy as they are, it's almost as if they serve a very deliberate function, as if they were designed perhaps for some defensive purpose, some deterrence, and this ongoing synthesis has me wonder if the stone is in not only a constant state of flux, but perhaps even a state of evolution, even deliberate experimentation. Ooh. Which is definitely raising the question of intelligence, doesn't it? Yes. Then I have found a moldy balloon, found it today while playing, which is basically a giant blob that emits those other blobs that are on the ground. So Dr. Oh no, sorry, not Doctor, Sergeant Dale Farrow here. I'm so sick of it, man. I'm so done with this place. You know how I felt looking at that giant bounding ball of death just heading down the street today? I felt like the whole world is out to get us. It isn't safe here anymore. We can't protect the scientists, the engineers, nobody. We got these things out here, they're shooting toxic snot around every day, and they act like people don't even exist. And they're mindless. It's not like you can reason with any of these things. You can't talk to them. I don't know how to predict how any of them will behave. I don't know what they want, if they want anything. All I know is I want out. Every day we go out there and we're in danger like nothing I've ever seen before. I can't sleep at night because I'm so scared and because I don't even know if the barracks are safe now. Listen to me, Chen, we're going to lose more soldiers. We're going to lose more people. We shouldn't be here. We shouldn't be doing this. Well, that's a very defeatist way of looking at it. It's just a bouncing ball, damn it. And then I have this one. This is a fun one. We kind of did see it when I was recording, didn't we? But it was form of us in a squall, wasn't it? Basically a fallen firmament, an unknown answer phone message transcript. So you ever think that maybe all this wasn't such a good idea? Look, I'm just saying that today I was chased by some kind of giant saw, my car door was dissolved by a blob of acid, and I'm calling you to report another chunk of rock dropping out of the sky. Last year we expanded the zone even more, while also doubling down on the long-established government tradition of quietly covering up all the damage and destruction we've caused. And this year my job has me providing constant updates on how all the new land we seize for Arda is warping, changing, and full of things that might well kill us. This project was so different when Turner was in charge. It felt like we were trying new things, and then it just became about chasing money, or Arda secrets, or the government trying to pretend they didn't screw up so much. Anyway, gotta go. There's more rocks falling from the heavens. I'll try and call you again later. And these are bad. They are basically radioactive, up to 100% radioactive. So yeah, you don't want to go into those. Or I don't know 100%, but like the bar that you have that is counting upwards, that bar is filled when you look at these ones. Now there was a... Which squall was it that I now didn't read up on? These are not like in order, I think. I don't remember which it was. Could it have been the corrosive one? Hurricane? Yeah, I don't remember which it was. Never mind. Meteor medley, which is a condition. I found 30 out of 68 conditions. Holy hell, how many of these have they... Well, 68, but like, how have they come up with so many different ones? So this is the meteorites from eternal meteor shower of forever falling this part of the zone. That's a lovely one. Awesome. And then the conductive gold shell. So considering how conductive the shell is, it might actually have gold in it. Awesome. Right, we need to do one thing. That's true. We have wary. This workhorse is dying. All the stress and strain, plus the effects of an anomaly of 3, has been too much for this engine. It doesn't matter that there aren't thousands of miles on the clock. What matters is that it will need to be replaced as soon as possible. Yeah, my brand new engine that I made, well, okay, it's not brand new anymore. It's now weary and we need to replace it. There's also worn, loose cover, a tiny tear, or conspire to make this a reliable place to keep your things. This is no longer a reliable container. So just basically same thing but different names. Also found a onboard sticker, baby on board, he's a driver, God help us all. Okay, that last one is fun. gotta admit. So that's the one, and then need a few more frequency files. Some anomaly encounters, anomaly studies. Apparently a new one in single family, maybe? I don't know. No, those are showing up as unread because I literally haven't read them. Also the mailman down here. But there are so many things that I have not found, and I don't want to read or listen to anything unless I've actually got all of them, because it feels like we would be missing something if not. So if I don't get to these in this playthrough, well, I just don't. So that's a bit sad, but it is what it is. But let's just do that, because there might have been something electrified. I think I fixed up my car for now, so that's all fine. I have had to replace 2 doors. And one thing that I wanted to do, obviously, was to think about how I want the car to look. Now, we do have the white stripes on the hood, but what do we couple that with? Do we just go for the wood panel? I think we just go for the wood panel. So we're gonna go wood panel, damn it. We're gonna have wood panel on this. How does that look with this? It looks absolutely terrible. Like, it looks absolutely horrible with the armored one. That doesn't even look... Okay, you know what? Never mind, I don't want that. That looks weird. Camo? Is camo interesting? Okay, you know what? We want to check the sarcophagus. How does that look? Is that fun? Okay, you know what? That's kind of cool. Alright, I can see myself doing this one. It's a bit, it's a bit graffiti style. That is not half bad. Okay, yes, I can do this. So that goes there. No, you don't decal the bumpers. That's fair enough. So let's get this one. Now, what color would go well with this? I'm not 100% sure. What I've done, by the way, as you can see, I do have the insulated panel at the back. I've also done an insulated on the back door here as well. So I have a bunch of insulated back here as well as the hood. Now, I was thinking, do I just simply not... Like, I can't remove decals, can I? That's the thing. I don't think, we can remove paint, but we can't remove decals. Alright, so this is look then. Okay, but yes. Okay, well, okay, you know what? What I was thinking was, can we combine this with the white stripe thing? Can we do this? You know what? I'm okay with that. We're gonna change the paint, of course. Roof is not... Oh, can I decal the chests? Do I... Oh, alright. Oh, have I... I had missed that then. But we obviously want the... Or do we? Nah, that doesn't... That... No, I don't like that. I don't like that. Only... But on the roof, absolutely. That's cool. So what color do we go for with this blue? We haven't done blue. They are not there, though. I haven't done blue. So let's pick up... Because we have the teal... I also have these funky colors, like purple. Okay, you know what? Purple must go rather well with this, right? Yes. Is that it kind of fits? Kind of fits the color, so to speak. I can dig this, But that's the chassis, that's fine, it's supposed to be that same color. Let's do this one. Did it actually become purple? That doesn't look purple. Nope, that was not purple for some reason. The panel also didn't really seem like it actually changed color. There we go. And then this one. Don't color the headlights, obviously. I am gonna do, however, I'm gonna correct my mistake and have the bumpers be black. The bumpers are black, damn it. They're not any other color. Did I even color this one? I don't even know if I colored that one. But there we go. Oh, right. The hood, obviously. Here we go. You know what? I don't half hate that. That is kind of nifty looking. Now, does it matter? Oh, we're going to do some other things. But yes, okay, so we can start with this. Sadly, the engine has got to go. And on this occasion, we are basically just going to scrap it. There is no reason to keep this. Which is nice, because that means that we are going to get a whole bunch of stuff. We're going to not do that. We're going to do that. Dump that in there. Dump that in there. Man, it's just going. It just keeps going. Alright, this is what we have. No, ball, get out of the way. It's not going to be that problematic to redo it, though. I mean, I could actually... I didn't show you it, but I could actually redo it immediately without having to scrap the old one. But scrapping the old one is smart, obviously. So, we go down here. We go to the turbolight engine. Lovely. Because I don't think I need to go for the next level, so to speak. So there we go. Are you able to color the engine? Let's see if I want the engine white. Is that a thing? No, we can't color the engine. Boo. Should be able to color the engine. Anyway, stick that in there. We can stick not there. We can stick you in here, right? Did I even... Got a lot of... No, right, no. Did I not use any of my iron? Because I don't think I did. Like, hold on. No, I literally did. That's weird. Did I really get back that much? Anyway, so that's done. The other thing that we want to do is we want to do all-road tires. Or all-terrain tires. We need 8 carbon fiber. 1, 2... Okay, never mind. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Man, I've used all my plastic. Which is fine, because we're gonna get some of... We're gonna get some of it back. I think. Yes, we are gonna get some of it back. So we're gonna do some of this. Some of this, but this is gonna be quite nice, in fact. Lovely. It's a little bit of work before we head out. We're also gonna make sure that we have everything we want. I've been thinking to myself, like, why haven't I done this before? Especially now that we have all the space in the car. Like, I can bring so many things. Like, for example, look at this. I have a bunch of stuff, like repair putties, I have electrician's kit, mechanics kit, etc., etc. There are things that you can just bring, would you believe it? Anyway, let's suck all of this up. Oh, oh, you two. Oh, those are gears. Okay, fair enough. I did not get any plastic back whatsoever, but a bunch of rubber, which is good enough, basically. And as a matter of fact, some more. There we go. Now I have indeed used a bunch of metal. That's fine. All-terrain tire. Let's just get that there. So now we have proper wheels. That is extremely nice. And I'm going to assume that while we can actually paint the tires, sadly, they don't paint well, which is a bit of a shame. But for the first time, we have all-terrain tires and all wheels. Let's see if we can paint them. And if we can, obviously, they become white, but like, well, we can paint them. Alright, you know what? Those painted up more than... those painted up more than the other tires, the off-road tires. So that's nice. That's a bit rally. I like it. Ugly, ugly rims though. Like really, really ugly. There we go. So that's done. And for this, we have some repair putty. That's nice. We have 2 electricians, 1 mechanic. We're gonna do 2 mechanic more, I believe. So 2. Ooh, can I even... Oh, I can do the ceiling kit though. 1, 2, 3. That's good. And an electricians. That's all absolutely perfect. Dump that in there. I'm not lacking anything. I had 3 of these. That's why it is lacking, so to speak. In here we have another liberator. Should I need one? I have another plasma scrapper. Should I need one? I have 1, or actually no, I have 3 battery jumpers. Should I need it? I have another crude flashlight. Should I need it? I have another pry bar. Should I need it? So all of these can be replaced. That is absolutely no issue. I don't actually have a lot of food. So you know what? Can I make a few first aid kits? Yeah, 1, 2, let's do 4. You never know exactly what kind of damage I'm gonna get myself into. Let's just dump those in there. In here we have a bunch of these, which... do we even need all of these? I don't know. We are gonna then pick up one of these guys. You go in there. I'm gonna pick up one of these guys. You go in there, and then also the explosive one. The other ones can stay as is, like so. But let's just place them down here, and we'll try to find a source for these to destroy them with. I do have some food here. We can remember that too. Right, and then we have the quirks. Have we accrued new ones? Because I think we might have. Yes, quite a lot of them. So I have thought about this, by the way. When you have the upgrade that I have, and you can investigate, you only really have to investigate number 1 and 3, because number 1 is which part is causing the quirk, part 3 is what other part it does it affect. The 2 and 4 you can just try out yourself. So we're going to investigate over here, and we're going to investigate over here. Yes. Thank you. So now we know, for example, the horn does something. It does something to the battery, front right door, headlights, radio, or wipers. And it feels like, yeah, apart from the battery, these should be easy to guess. So wiper, radio, headlights, front right door. We're gonna fix this now. I have, by the way, a little bit longer for this, rather a bit longer to record for this episode, so we should hopefully be good. Now, okay, I have the wipers on. If I have the wipers on. Yes, there we go. So, if we honk the horn, the wipers go faster. There we go, there's a solution. So, horn is honked, wipers move fast. That should be it. Well, for the love of God. Why am I clicking the wrong button? Go back down to wiper, move fast, check that. And there we go. Awesome. So that now shows up there. We don't need to do that immediately. So we have that one. And now we have radio. Oh, do we have multiples then? Because these are only 3. Okay, so something with the wipers. Something with the wipers. Battery, front, right, headlight, radio. Okay. That's a lot of stuff, though, that could potentially happen. So see, we have the radio on. Nothing with the radio. I think it was the right front door. I just realized before even trying that. Yes, right front door. That was good. To get that fixed. Wipers. Let's say toggles, maybe. Front right door opens. Not toggles. Switches on. No. Stays on. No. Oh, for the love of God. Okay, so it goes right. No, did I do that wrong? I think I did. How many? Okay. Goes left. There we go. So many ways that things can be wrong. I love it. Right, so we have that. We go back. I don't have that many guesses, I realize. We might not actually be able to do everything. Radio. Headlights, battery. Or radio, which is interesting. What if we just... okay, no. Damn it. Left the headlights on. Or sorry, the wipers on. And the car, in fact. Alright. What did we have? We had radio steering wheel. We have. Okay, steering wheel, battery, headlights. Steering wheel, headlights. Sounds like an interesting one. Okay, I think we need to have the car on for this one too. Well, actually, we shouldn't really. No. Nothing there. No. So something, I assume that with the battery. I also want to turn the car off. Battery. How would that fit with the battery? But I think that it might be. It's very difficult to check the battery, like if anything happens with the battery. Swerves hard I haven't tried. Okay, what if we say this then? Okay, so it was actually stay turning, but it's not the battery. Okay, so radio headlights, okay. Radio headlight, okay. Okay, nothing but the headlights as far as I can tell. But it could be turns on. Okay. It is in fact the radio. I don't know what we have for options there, but something radio. So stays turning radio. Changes volume. Yes, okay. Changes volume. Awesome. So that's done. How many fixes do we have now? What do we need? Mechanic, electrician, mechanic. Right. You know what? Electrician. 2 electricians, right? Oh, can I even do this? I don't think I can. No, I can't. I have 1 mech. Oh, this is... Okay. I'm lacking plastic, damn it. We can fix this one. Wobbly. And then we have... Wobbly. Go. Then front right doors, mechanics kit, wobbly. So now, with 2 left, it's radio for both of them. Is it? Radio and battery. So I'm gonna say... Oh, it could be stays off. Let's say battery drains if the radio stays off, which is not gonna be correct. It is almost correct. Battery drains when the radio is on. Not when it's on either. Okay. Toggles. I'm just gonna... Because this... I can try this. I had 1 remaining guess. I got that one. Good. And that needs a electrician's kit, which is the one that I can do, right? I can do electricians, yes. Man, I ran out of plastic. Like, how weird is that? Fix that. Now, can I deduce the final one? I have 1 guess. Can I fix that? I have 1 guess left. I could do investigate. I realize that now. You know what? I have the limb. Damn it. I have the limb. So, radio. Let's do investigation. It switches on. Headlights. What happens with them? They brighten. That is almost a good one. But I'm just gonna go with that one. Okay, cool. Please be electricians. It feels like it should be. No, it's a light replacement. I actually have that, so that's something we can do immediately. I've never really used a light replacement kit, so I don't feel we need to even replace that. That means that I am completely free of quirks as we go into potentially the final thing. So that was that. We've fixed the car. It's looking very snazzy indeed. And we've removed all the quirks. Everything is looking ship shape. We have a blowtorch, by the way, also. Apart from the putties, we have a blowtorch. We have a flare gun, so we can get rid of anomalies. In here we have indeed our shells. We'll see if we can get to some of those. Everything is filled up. We are, however, not perfect here, so we need to get that back on track. And with that, it's time to set our goal. Or is it? I don't want to have to go through... I don't want to have to go through that. So you know what we can do? We can do a bit of research. And the research that we can do... Or can I? Even get this one, by the way. No. Where is that one? Was that over here? No, that's not over there. I could get the... No, I actually can't. Because I haven't done the limb chip. See, I haven't even done the final bit here, which is interesting. But hold on. Where is Is charge? No. Fuel vehicle faster. Activation. Number of things, some bobs. Could go past this one. But I need more thermostat crystals, so that one I actually can't do. Tinker station. Patch up car. Where the hell was... It's not over there. I want the technology where we can remove instability, basically, from a area. But where the hell was that? Feels like a... But these are just add-ons. Or have I already done that one? Now that I think about it, have we already done that one? No. Matter generator, advanced workbench. Investigator, no. I don't know. You know what? Okay, screw that. We could do, or can we do? Yes, we can do some stuff here. I wouldn't mind having this, the grounded sweater. I wouldn't mind having the acid raincoat. That seems like good stuff. And we can actually do the large backpack. Awesome is what I wanted to say. This is nice. So we can actually sort of fit most things here, but not... Okay, well, you know what? You, the electrician's kit, you're not supposed to be there anyway. So that's kind of nice. I just realized that you... okay, you know what, that's fine. Oh, not here. So, okay, that's fine then. I could see myself taking a long route, which we can. We can click here. So all of our options. Thank you. We could, yeah, we can do this route. We can go here, up here, 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 here. And I'm basically just going to try to go through. I'm not going to bother with anything but just straight through all of this. Not going to stop for resources or anything like that. That means that what I want to do is I want to bring a few resources. We don't have any plastic, which is a bit of a problem. We can bring some scrap, we can bring some fabric, some glass, which I don't really know what we are going to need them for. Do I need that then? A bit of rubber, maybe? I'm not sure what I need any of this for. I'm just going to bring it for no other reason than, well, whatever. So there we go. About halfway into the episode, we'll see how long this episode becomes. It might actually... Oh, we have so many of these. Did not have to create more, actually, now that I see it. But I did indeed produce those in order to be able to not use these, basically. I think we are set. So, if nothing else weird happens, we are going to meet each other when we get to this location. So, allow me to just simply drive on through, and hopefully my car is going to look okay when we arrive. We have arrived. We are in the deep zone, the well, in perpetual stability, which is lovely. Obby, you want to talk to me? Or am I gonna have to find my way? I think I'm gonna have to find my way. It seems quite easy as well.
This is really it, huh?
There we go.
The end of the road. Soon we'll finally see for ourselves what caused the mass hallucination, and what Tobias and Alan died for.
And whether it was all worth it.
That'll be interesting. Now, okay. I had hopes that I would arrive not in the night time, but I have. I'm sorry. But one cool thing that you're gonna get to see is this. Look at that. Did not know that that was a thing, but yes, indeed. The decal is indeed glowing in the dark. That's kind of cool. Almost wish I had done it for this one, but you know what? I'm okay with my racing stripes. It's quite cool. So, alright then. We're looking quite good. About a little bit more halved on the fuel, a little bit less on the battery, because what happened in the first zone I got into, well, my side battery decided to give up. Now, luckily I do have the battery jumpers, so we are not terrible in shape there. But, yes indeed, what's gonna happen here? I'm gonna be very slow about this. Don't wanna rush anything. But there also doesn't seem to be too much near. Oh, would you believe it? Would you believe it? Like, I don't know exactly how important fuel is gonna be when we drive into
Francis.
the well. Oh, hello.
Yeah?
Thank you for trusting me when you had every reason not to. Getting to this point together with you, it makes me feel like my old self again.
It's been an honor to watch you work, Dr. Turner.
There we go. Unless the game has already told me, confirmation that Oppie is indeed Ophelia Turner. Kinda had that feeling when I put 1 and 2 together, but yes, good to feel that I did indeed get that right. So Oppie's still in the zone, which is quite interesting. I do have some other, let's just say, conspiracy theories about these people, by the way. I think I won't say anything about that until after, though. Not that I'm, like, afraid to not be correct, just that, well, we'll see, basically. So, okay. Most likely there's going to be maybe a bit more talking while we make our way through here, which is also why I don't want to be too quick about it. What the hell is that? Oh, this is looking great. This is looking awesome. Is that where we're going? Most likely, yes. Okay. Oppie, you're gonna have me run into that as well, huh? Awesome,
These
thank
gamma
you.
readings,
Oh, there we go.
are they real? I can't even begin to guess what could be outputting this much radiation.
Some sort of energy reservoir, a massive fission reaction, or
A portal.
Atlantis. If this thing really leads us to Atlantis, I'm turning in my PhD.
God, if only Tobias were here to see it.
I would have liked to hear his take on all this. For once.
Okay, all of this is very interesting looking. Okay, so what's anomaly and what isn't? I could almost assume that these structures are man-made as well as this. Can we go here? Can I? I don't want to be in a hurry here. As I said, I want to explore a bit. Oh, yeah, probably not. Well, I can, but also the end of the map. So, while I can go here... Yeah, I don't really see much. But okay. Okay. Intriguing, all of this. We are gonna go right slap dab into that. But Atlantis? Okay, don't think I've heard that name yet, have I? I don't think so. And I felt like the game wanted that to be a revelation as well, so most likely not. Okay, if you want to keep on talking, that's fine. I have been picking up, by the way, some resources from a few trucks, as well as a pneumatic postbox thingamabob. So I'm not completely strapped for some more specialized parts, should I need them. But I actually don't think that we need much. This is kind of cool, not gonna lie. It's a bit sad again that we're doing it in, like, night time. But on the other hand, going here by night, ooh, the red glow is a lot cooler, I think, than if we would have been here during the daytime. So, you know what? I'm not too sad about being here during the night. So now that we turn left, it's gonna be a pretty cool sight.
all right, driver.
hello.
You're almost to the threshold. Remember, Francis and I have got your back. Once you get that car to the well, we'll keep the gamma ray burst under control for as long as we can. Whatever happens, whatever state you find yourself in, the arc device will be your safety net. Use it. Get back to us, you hear me?
Ready when you are, driver.
Well, one thing that I haven't done, by the way, as you might be seeing, I haven't picked up a whole lot of energy to get back. So really, I am backing on the fact that if we go in there, either we're, like, done or something, but... yeah, hopefully. Another truck here, which is nice. Get more glass. Glass is like the last thing I need. But you can see that I have indeed picked up a fair number of bits and pieces here. Again, only 8 plastic. Man, plastic. Who knew plastic was going to be a problem? I didn't. Alright then. Let's do this, I suppose. Let's just drive. But also, I don't want to be too quick if they want to chat with me. Okay, we're just going to... Okay. Bring the car to the well. Is this the end, or do we have to do more stuff? I mean, it would be weird if this isn't the end. I also like the number of squires here. I do enjoy the number of squires. Oh, this is kind of cool. You know what? Allow me to just step out a bit quickly. Just have a bit of a gander at that. Bloody hell. This driver, by the way. Man, is this driver gutsy. To say, okay, well, I trust these people. Let's drive into the angry red well. I would not do that. Not unless I had some sort of assurance, which I do not have. Alright then, fine. Unless you guys want to tell me anything, I'm gonna drive into the well.
Opening? Godspeed, driver.
Uh-huh, it kind of is. It kind of is. Godspeed indeed. Here we go, I suppose. Mass hallucination, here we come.
Hoppy? Hoppy!
Did it work? What's the energy output? Damn it, Alan, I'm fine. Light nearly blinded me. Can you read it?
Yeah, let me see. 500 kilojoules? Hoppy, what is this?
The future. I call it limb waves.
Mass hallucination, here we come. All right. Well, this is interesting. Bunch of TV screens showing like emergency. Is it emergency or just you know, the off thing? And presumably now we're gonna get a tour of all of the things. And I do not have any tools or anything, and no remnant car. Hell are we? Or when? I don't know. Okay, we can't really interact with anything. I don't think I can. You're odd. You're out of place. You are apparently fine. Okay, this is all very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, hello. Oh! Just a booster pad, right? Ow! Thank you, I suppose. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, hello. Anyone wanna tell me something? It's very eerie to be here and no one is
Coffee
saying
delivery.
anything. There we go.
Alan, gosh. Is it that time already?
So, about leaving Arda. I was thinking, how about by Christmas?
Yes, maybe. I just need to solve this instability issue. I loathe to think about leaving the Olympic Peninsula like this.
There's always more to do.
I know. I'm sorry.
And I love you for it. I'm just wondering if you'll really be able to walk away from all this. It's okay if you can't.
You abandoned the world to work here beside me. Fair is fair.
Len Tech is a world-changing discovery. Your world-changing discovery. Fairness isn't even a consideration.
We agreed to have children, and I'm not having them in this hellhole.
Good, because I'd love to have 8.
Then I hope you're ready to carry at least half of those yourself.
I love you.
I love you.
Oh, that's kind of nice. Yes. Definitely sounded older than the first little bit. So, yes, a bit later. What is this supposed to mean anything, all of these screens? Am I supposed to gather something? Because I am not. And I do not think that I can do much here apart from just walking. So walking is what I'm doing. Yeah, I can't like do anything with these as far as I can tell. They're also not written in English, because I have no idea what all of those markings are. Okay, just more old style tech. You know what, I'm just gonna stop running, because again, it doesn't seem to be much here. Interesting end, because yes, we are definitely doing the end here. Interesting end, I gotta be honest. At least we have a lighted way. It's not like we can go anywhere else game, but sure. Ooh. Well, I don't trust this, but I suppose we're just gonna be yeeted again, most likely. And yee-hoo! Oh, right. Ow, my legs. Ooh, wooden floor.
Tobias, the movers are here. Wait, why aren't you packed?
I ain't going.
The evacuation orders.
Evacuation orders can go to hell. We leave and we never see the inside of these walls again. All the things we've been investigating, the ripple, the echoes from the swamp, they'll all fade away. I'm gonna stay and chase down these stories, wherever they take me.
Tobias,
Stay here. With me.
Ooh, I would have wanted a with me at the end there. Okay, so yeah, we get a bit of Bias and Francis as well. So again, we're just gonna run. We get like another thing that we can move a bit slower. But yeah, this is again hardwood floors and stuff like that. Intriguing. Oh, we are gonna get yeeted again. Weehoo! Oh, I don't like that. That's nasty looking with the green.
you here to cloak?
I'm here to deliver the committee's decision. You have been found guilty of doctoring experimental data. This action is in clear violation of Artist scientific integrity. Judgment has been rendered. You may stay and work, but your clearance will be lowered to level 3.
So I'm to be a glorified flash cleaner.
Take it as a win. You could have been court-martialed instead.
Yeah, I'm sure you would have liked that much better.
What I like has no bearing on this decision. See you on Monday, Dr. Cook.
Okay, I mean, that part of the story is cool and all, but was that after the previous one with Tobias and Francis? That felt like that would be before? Like, why would Oppie still be here if there was an evacuation order? I don't know, but let's jump again. Woohoo! Smaller jump on that occasion.
Driver, do you read me?
Driver, you passed through some sort of opening. We managed to hold it steady, but the energy expulsion is growing. We don't have much longer.
If you can hear this, you need to get back now.
Well, I can't really do much.
The gang's back together.
Tobias?
I never told you how grateful I was that you stayed behind in the zone with me. These years, best of my life. Foraging for mushrooms, slogging through swamplands, combing through hours and hours of terrible field recordings. Not a single moment wasted. Thank you. For everything.
It was all you. You made me feel capable. That anything was possible. That I wasn't some second-rate scientist. All my happiness was thanks to you. And I'm afraid of how I'll survive without you.
I'm not. You got this. You always have. Hey, Oppie, Alan sends his regards. And he wants to know why you haven't taken his advice yet.
I was about to say, are we gonna hear from Alan as well?
Driver.
Oh, okay.
Is that a gumbaroo on your dash? No, I'll be damned. Bye. Until next time.
Tobias? Tobias!
Driver, if you can hear this, we can't keep the well stable for much longer. Wherever you are, come back.
Well, it's not for lack of trying, okay? But, okay, that little bit, the gumbaroo, pretty sure that that was one of those things where, depending on what you have, you get a specific message. So that was cool that he acknowledged that. But yes, okay. So, Tobias, alive but not alive? Question mark? Intriguing, but alright then, go into the purple area, apparently. Let's just have a run until someone wants to speak to me. Again, I'm not stalling, necessarily. Getting some warning stuff now, even though it's like reversed and upside down and everything weird. These are not reversed. Proceed to nearest evacuation point. Gotcha! Again, I'm trying. Oh, hello. I don't think there are multiple ways to go. I just want to check, though. Ah, right, into the angry red. Here we go. Angry red is good. Right? Maybe? I don't know. Okay, never mind, it's yellow now. Alright then. Yeah, more restricted area, etc, etc. Oh, lovely. Man, this is long. Like, why did they do this? Why did they extend this so much? It is a weird game design decision. Alright, final jump maybe? Go. Ooh, big green things here, green lights. Anyone want to chat? Give me some advice, please. It's not like I can talk back. Okay, again, a narrow corridor here. Ooh. Opening. Car. Car. Hello, remnant friend. I have everything back. Awesome. We got some tourists just chilling out over here. Awesome. And that is another well, isn't it? Also, I realized now that I've expanded my backpack, my camera is actually covering some of the icons, but that's fine. So yeah, this is the guy, the Gumbaroo, I believe. Is it? I don't even remember anymore. Alright. Oh, no, it was actually on, and we don't... Yeah, I don't know what to say about that, but I'm not on the map, as far as I can tell at least. And the limit is lowered. The limit was actually up here before, so if I need energy at this point, well, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to die and try. Oh, I'm gonna have to try and die. Oh.
Just a little longer. Hold steady, Francis. Keep those limb faces aligned. Not even a 0.001 deviation, you get me?
I'm trying.
Okay, I see the speedy up bits, but I also see me. And I see that. Oh, bloody... Do you hear this? Funky music. There is a thing over there. Do I need to, like, utilize these? Because I will. There's also a bunny there. Maybe I should have checked that one. Oh, bloody hell. How do I get there? I do like the music. I'm sorry I have to go... Oh, is the music actually just here? I think it is. Okay, bunnies. I want to scan you, but how the hell do I get up there? I think I can see how. Are you... What the hell are you? You don't seem to be anything I can scan. We are going to go over here. I'm going to leave my car. That might be really dangerous. We're going to go over here. All of a sudden we have this really peppy music. I haven't had peppy music before. Can I... Oh, no, not really. Over here? Yes. I don't want to be on this. It's just pulsating. Ow. Okay, not here. Are we supposed to be able to go there? So I can't help but notice that that is seemingly the only way, right? We could potentially come here. But I didn't choose this one because it doesn't look like we can get there. But we could also go from the other side. This is probably not what we're supposed to do right now. But there's a house suspended in mid-air, so to speak. Well, not suspended, but you know what I mean. And I want to see if we can get to it. Damn it. Okay, this is actually... Okay, you know what? Not too bad. But... Oh, no. Ow, okay. Well, now I'm down here. That was not... Okay, never mind. We can get up. No, now I can't get up here. Okay, you know what? Part of me thinks, ow, we're not supposed to do this. Okay, you know what? That house will remain undiscovered by me. Could be from that, but like... I don't think we're supposed to do that. We are gonna have ourselves a first aid kit. Because I've been stupidly injuring myself. Right. How about we just drive on, because that's what we're supposed to do. also in drive, please. There we go. You know what? Lights on. So far, we don't need the energy or the battery jumpers. I like this. I like. Oh, bloody hell! There's those things. Don't go out of the car when those arrive. Bad thing will happen to you if you do. Just ignore them. There's nothing. Oh, bloody hell! Okay, okay. We're going for the final thing, maybe, potentially. Now, is this the zone trying to stop me?
The anchor field is wobbling. Oppie, anything we can do to stabilize things on your side?
I'm punching it as hard as I can.
I'll punch even harder, please. Bloody hell, what are these buddies? I never also did any of the gold shots, by the way. No. Oh, they're following me. That's kind of cool. Right. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, yes. Oh, I should have gone the supers. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I'm not giving up. I'm not... That looked weird when I did it that way. No, I won't. I missed this. I want to go on... Let's go on this one, actually. Red lights behind me as well. I'm gonna go on this one. Here we go. Here we go. So, Whoa, okay.
Francis, hold tight!
I can't!
Okay.
The phase! It's desyncing!
Driver, punch it! Go!
Well, I'm trying to, damn it. And we're back home.
You made it back, driver. All in one piece, it looks like.
And no sign of the Remnant's energy signature anywhere in that car. You're free.
But the car's maintained its link to you. Fascinating. We'll never know how far the Remnant's obsessions wormed into your head, but you should be safe from it getting any worse. In theory.
Oppie, I'm sorry. You didn't get to talk to Alan again.
We managed to pull off the near impossible. And the first thing you do is apologize?
Sorry. I mean,
Don't worry, it was Tobias's fault. He hogged the frequency all for himself yet again.
You heard him too.
I did. That means I didn't imagine that last conversation with Alan. And you know what else?
What?
That your theory was right. And Tobias called it. All that bluster, and he ended up showing us scientists a thing or two. Those moments we heard, they were all from the past. Being inside that well somehow allowed the Remnant to access those imprints and replay them. But Tobias's voice wasn't from the past, it was from somewhere else entirely.
But where? And how?
No clue. Do me a favor. Once you figure it out, don't bother telling me. I'm leaving the zone.
I'm sorry, what?
Alan came to tell me goodbye, and that I was forgiven 37 years ago. I didn't listen. So now, finally, I'm going to take his advice. I should have left the zone a long time ago.
But if we solve this, maybe there's a way to speak to him again.
I heard what I needed to hear. It only took me 37 years to listen. Anyway, all that sounds like a young scientist game. It's not for me anymore. Francis, you decide what to do from here. You can carry the torch and continue the research, or get out of this cursed place and find your own way. It's your decision. And driver, you're free now. You can do what you want from here. But if you'll allow an old woman one last hope, stay here with Francis. There's so many more stories for the zone to tell. And the both of you are young enough to listen. My ears are bad. And I refuse to hear them. I've removed all access restrictions to my systems, Francis. The helm is yours.
Wait, I don't know if I can do this alone.
You're not alone. You've got clear eyes, ears open to the impossible, and the driver. Dr. Cook, driver. It's been a pleasure. This is Dr. Ophelia Turner. Signing off.
Oppie? Oppie! Really? Well, driver, if you don't mind sticking around with me, Oppie was right. There's still so much of the zone that we still don't know about. But with your help, we can tell those stories. I'm no Oppie, but I'll do the best I can. You're no longer bound to the car. but it stayed with you and will continue to protect you as you travel the zone. Go on then. As long as you're willing to drive, I'm along for the ride.
Well, isn't that a lovely sentiment? And there we go. Actually, roll credits. Lovely. Alright then. Well, there you go. The end of Pacific Drive. And what a way to start a new year. I completely forgot about that. This episode does indeed release on January 1st of 2025. So, starting out with a ending, so to speak, which is lovely. This was an interesting game, absolutely. First and foremost, I do enjoy quite a lot. Why is there no music, by the way? Oh, there we go. As a resource, gathering survival game, it did a lot. Like, it did a lot, and especially with the story. And there's so much story that I have not seen, or lore, maybe I should say. That is a bit of a negative, I think, for this game, which is that there's so much lore in this game. And yet, oh, that's interesting. Ophelia Turner, Tara Langella, Francis Cook, Michael Turner. Ah, it was called Turner as well. Anyway, let me get back to what I was about to say, which is that, yeah, there's so much lore. Like, I found, what could I have found? A fifth of all the lore? Which is sad, because I'm done. I mean, yes, we could continue playing, I suppose. I think that's sort of what the game would want you to do. But now it kind of feels like there's no point. I don't know. It just feels like a bit of a weird way to do it. Like, yes, it does indeed give the player incentive to keep on playing. Yes, if you want to learn more about everything. But how long does that take? There's absolutely no way of telling. Like, you could be unlucky and not get anything. I mean, I don't know. So, okay, you know what? Small point, I suppose. The story, fascinating, and I like it. That's basically what I'm gonna say. I enjoy a good sci-fi story. This was definitely a good sci-fi story. And we did learn enough about everything to, gather all the bits and pieces, so to speak. So that's absolutely fine. There is one thing that I've been thinking about. Well, two things. I'm going to reveal what I was thinking about, which is what I mentioned before, which is that I had a small thought, as I said, like a conspiracy theory, which is that RP Francis and Tobias doesn't actually exist. They're all, I'm going to say remnants, but not remnants as in the car was a remnant, but remnants as in figments of the imagination. They're sort of like Tobias was, but like more pronounced or something. I assume I'm wrong about that, but yeah, I had a thought about that. And to sort of build on that, I think the one thing that the game or the developers didn't actually do good enough. Well, I mean, this is a personal preference, which is that what I think that they should have done is to have RP, Francis, and Tobias in the auto shop. They should have been there physically. Because they could have done so much more with the storytelling. They could have done like cutscenes, as it were, sort of similar to, let's say, well, any game that has people, walking around talking, etc., etc. Would have been really effective with the fact that Tobias, died, etc. When you come back, he's no longer there. They have an interaction between Francis and Oppie. They can walk away from each other, etc., etc. The fact that they were telling the entire story just from, let's call it audio tapes, really. It's easier, but less effective. That's a personal preference. Other people might not agree with me, but that is sort of what I think. Apart from that, game-wise, appearance, sounds, graphics, gameplay, etc., really, really good. Also, Studio Pets, awesome! Midnight the Crime Cats. That is a beautiful name. And Lord Bunny Gilgamesh, that's even better. Anyway, right. That's basically it for this game. And on Sunday then, we are beginning a new series, and I'm gonna keep it a secret, as always. So hopefully you're looking forward to whatever the hell it is that I'm gonna be playing after this. For now though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.